Okay, folks, welcome back. I'm starting a minute or so early just because I want to make sure we get done this stuff. So if you missed the very beginning, go back and watch it later if you're interested. I think we're going to start with a character today um, and then put them in an environment afterward. And I want to try and get both. So that's why. I want to do some costuming. Human gen. And I'm going to go with a woman. No real reason, but why not? And I'm going to take. I don't know. Um, let's do Asian 3. Always feels weird. Like Asian 3. Let's go look at it in tone so we can see what we're getting to. Okay. Mycelium. So we're going to muscular. Actually, let's just randomize everything. See, I'm not even sure it does randomize everything. Randomize that. Overweight down. Muscular up. Skinny down slightly. Okay. Muscles. I want negative. All those are low. Back muscles up. Biceps up. Chest muscles are good. Forearm muscles up. Quad muscles up. Traps up. Upper. Okay. No negative numbers. Punch those up. Yeah. These guys are muscular. Torso. Take her breast down just a little bit, even more. Make them flat. There we go. We'll use that. That works. Age 30 sounds good. Face, randomize all. Let's do it again. I like that. Okay, height 5'8". Let's go a little higher. 5'10". Okay, sure, fine. Skin, mean settings, randomize them. Subsurface on. Tone. Take the redness down on them. Make her a little paler this time. Something like that. Okay. And underwear off. Freckles, cool. Eyes, I'm going to go with that yellow. Again, I think. Yeah. Okay. Next. Hair. Accurate. Let's see. I'm not even sure I want her to have terribly significant amounts of hair. Messy Pixie. It's one of the better ones in this group, but I overuse it a bit much because of that. Lightness. Redness. Hue. We're going to go green. Okay. 3.3.41. Eyes. There we go. All those are fine. Head. Length, we can tweak it in if we want to. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. Let's do that. That looks fun. Okay. Great. And after that, we get to clothing, which we will hold off on. Well, let's hold off on. Okay. We can always come back and add some to her. So there's our base figure. Let's go ahead and save. Where am I? Leave my Monty Cook stuff alone. Up, new, 25:01:24, 1, live stream, woman in hallway. spoilers. Alrighty. So, how do we want to do this? I'm thinking we might just give her like a long tunic dress. Maybe a short tunic dress, but we'll see. She's divine cut. Top, select her, new cloth. Okay. Set up our control points. Okay. Generate top rig. Okay, there's our rig. Good deal. Take that down a little bit. We'll go with that tunic dress like that. Sure. Neck. Scale it in and up a bit. Let's come to here and here. And there. Something like that. And we can make this a bit bigger. Join our top. See what it gives us. Okay. Not a bad starting point. I kind of want to come in a little bit more down here. And maybe I want less arms too. Let's see about that. Generate the top again. See what that gives us. I think that's better. I think I might even just, ooh, I do like that. I might even get rid of the arms entirely. And the easiest way to do that is just to edit it. 3. X faces. 1960s mod dress here. Yes. I think we can go with that. Again, tab. We could just adjust it with the other stuff, but I don't want to add. So Human Generator has all these paints, but I don't want it for what we're doing later. I'd really rather avoid doing that. So I'm going to try doing it this way instead. Okay. Rewind, let's see what it does. That hangs better. Yeah, cool. Now, I want to try some things. And I think for that, I want to apply our mirror, apply our subdivision. Are we getting any shrink wrap at all? Let's look and see. This is smooth. Shrinking. No, we're not. Okay, good. If we get rid of the edge split, which I don't want at all, actually. And I don't want the solidify at all. Not yet, anyway. Rewind. Okay, something went too far. Leave the solidify in. Okay, that works fine. We'll leave the solidify in for right now. I don't know why it's making a difference, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, it's cool. Save again. Let's come to this bad boy here. And I want to select some vertices, or some edges rather. Vertices come to the same thing, I suppose. There. And there. And I want to create a new group. Vertex group plus sleeve growth. Assign. And I don't want it to go through the arms is the problem. How's the best way to handle that? Well, let's see what happens. Growth factor. So it's 0.1. Step size 0.02. Growth factor. What? Oh, it's in edit mode. Get out of edit mode. Those went very far, didn't they? Oh. Now let's just turn off all those. Try it again. I haven't tried this before, so. Why is that first step so huge? What's our item? Scale is right. Okay, step size 0.01. Okay, so it's just huge, that first one. Okay. So we can't change it. Step size 0.0001. Now 0.01. That's very bizarre and not giving us what we want. I don't know why it's so big. It shouldn't be. Because that's our object, right? Yeah. I know what I'm going to try and doing. Let's duplicate it. And then over here, let's delete all modifiers. Okay. So now it's just a shirt, regular scale. Should be fine. Let's keep trying. And vertex groups, I'm going to minus. Sleeve growth is the only one on this version. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. If it does, I'm not sure what it'll do, but. Growth. Still huge. Why is it so big? What am I missing here? Step size is small. .005. Okay. So that's better. Let's try again. 0.002. S. Okay. Now, let's try one more thing. Select her, Shift D, and apply the shape keys, and remove all those. And M, theme collection. Turn her off. Just going to turn off our original one. Okay. Merge this to this. Let's see if this will work now. That's the only place we have that one, right? Yeah. And here we want repulsion factors 1, differential growth step. Okay. No, it's still going through. You bastard. I'm gonna leave sleeves alone. I wish I knew it was so big though. It's just kind of weirded me out. Okay. And because the scale should be right. All transforms. There's no scale on it. Vertex group. Sleeve growth. Select, remove. Can I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do those 3. Edges, scale, and assign. I know it's out of sleeve, but whatever. Okay, let's try here. For whatever reason it thinks it's so big. Let's put radius of 0.01. There we go. I don't know why it thinks it's so big. But this will do something interesting. It's more for trying the technique than anything else. So. I'm going to get rid of the person off of it now too, because that's not helping anyway. Once this finishes anyway. Come on. Come on. La 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 la. Okay. Still thinking. It's not that bad, guys. Come on. What's going on? Now let's give it another minute. Always fun. Okay. 30 more seconds we'll give it. Let's see. Blender. End task. Okay. Come back again. Ah! This is what I get for upgrading to the new point release yesterday. Is it just going to be a pain in my butt now? I hope not. I upgraded from 4.3 to 4.3.2. Again, we'll see. There we go. All right, let's try recovering. Learn hallway. Okay, there she is. Great. Let's edit LP section. Delete this. Weight paint. Cool. It is there. Okay. Now, let's put radius of point. Sure, step size of 0.01. Let's see if it'll do it now. And it shouldn't be bad. You should chew through this thing. Come on. Ooh. Okay. That actually worked. Nice. Although I think they're touching, so I don't know we want to do that. Step size 0.5. Let's do that. Portion factor 2. Try it one more time. Hey, Patrick. We're making frilly dresses here, theoretically, if it works. Okay. It's not bad. We're going to try and see if it works. Let's try it one more time. I'm curious. Come on. Whatever has happened, it definitely seems to have slowed down this a little bit. Hopefully it's not everything like that, but like I said, I did upgrade to the latest point release yesterday, but other than that, I don't think I've tried this. That was after the stream. Grumble. Come on. I know you're going to do it. It's not adding that many faces, guys. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Let's adjust that top one. Sculpt mode. Let's turn on mirroring. Elastic grab. So it's not intersecting with the hand. Okay. Not intersecting with the hand. Still may cause huge issues, but we'll try it and see. Okay. So we have no modifiers on this one, right? And this one has collision. Great. So here, I'm going to try, rather than doing the create a simply cloth, it's going to be silk. It's going to have 20 quality steps, 20 collision steps. I'm going to look at collisions. We want self collisions. Yes. Clearly we do. Save. Now let's see. I'm just going to delete this other one too. And this one has clear the animation data, whatever that would be. Actually, don't want to clear the animation data. There we go. Play. Okay, it's thinking. This may go down far enough that I need to add a ground to, but it seems like it's doing something. Doesn't look like it's exploded. That's always good. Kind of a fun way to make a layered dress if it works. Seems pretty neat. We have fringes. It's a little slow, but it seems like it's working. Yeah, I think that's going to work, which means we need to give her a pose next. So come to her. Let's take it to 40s. Good. Come on. Just 40. And human gen. Limited time. Human gen. Not clothes. Poses. Walk. Even if I hate the walking ones. Walking 3. That one I can live with. Okay. Pose mode. A. K. Location and rotation. K. Rewind. Pose. A. Alt S. Alt R. Alt G. K. Location and rotation. Okay. That should be good. I just need to fix, looks like maybe this needs to be pulled out just a little bit. Sculpt mode. There we go. And object mode. Save. Let's see. Is this going to work for us? What do we think? It might take it a minute, but it seems like it is. It should work. We're getting a frame every 4 seconds. That's not bad, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, this pose isn't that different anyway. She should be moving, though. Is she moving? I can't tell. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that foot moved. I just like getting another character in here. We're definitely going to be playing more with this differential growth stuff for clothing in the future, but maybe this for today, for right now, we'll just do this on her, just as sort of a proof of concept. But it works. We can do fun stuff with it. It's getting us there. Yeah. And now we're down to a frame every 12 seconds or so, or 8 seconds. Great. You can do it. There's nothing like running sims in real time in the middle of a stream to make you feel like you're just sort of sitting there watching paint dry. But it's coming. So, hey. If we have to wait another 2 minutes, it's not the end of the day. It's all good. And it doesn't look like we're going to have to run it again, because I could even stop it right now and it would be okay if it freaked out after this. So we'll let it keep going, but it's only got 9 frames to go. Oh, I did like that last frame, though. Sometimes it does more and more. I feel like it's like, oh, that was a big one. Like, okay, cool. Maybe I'm just seeing things. That's a really cool way to make a skirt, though. I like it. We'll be doing this again. Even for just regular skirts, it's not bad. Kind of just looks like a regular skirt. And pause. Okay. And our cloth. We can come back over to simply now. And finish cloth. What's our solidify look like? 0.005. Finish and apply cloth. Great. I'm not going to do much more to it, so that should be fine. Okay, so it does floop up there just from the way it fell, but that's not bad, actually. I think we can live with this. Not sure what that brown is there. Where's our material on her? Oh, human. Right. Remove unused spots. Okay. Had skin attached applied to it. All right. Q, sharpen. No. Shade smooth. Let's remove this. Is it doing any smoothing? Very interesting. Object. Shade smooth. Why is it not? Fine. Geometry data, clear custom split normals. Shade smooth. You are not. Edit, undo history. Come on. There we go. There we go. Object, shade smooth. Okay. Simply smooth. 3 sounds good. Apply all. Let's see what we got. I don't know where those black are coming from. Let's see. Clear split normal details. Clear sculpt details. Cool. Tab A, U, unwrap, Smart UV project. Don't know why we're getting black on it. Delete all vertex groups. Oh. I still don't know what it's doing that for, but let's see. See if we change materials, it'll fix it. I don't know why we're getting those black lines on it, though. Let's look and see. Ah, face orientation. That would be why. All right. Edit, undo history. Come back to here. And delete the solidify. Our cloth in general. Tab A. What did I just do? Don't do that. There we go. Apply the animation. Clear the animation data. Now tab. Why are you still warping up? Undo history. What are you doing? Clear the animation data. Okay. Physics. It was applied. What are you doing? All right. This is strange. What are you going on with? Okay. Let's see. File, object, export OBJ. Selected only. Piss off. Dress. Kill that. File, import OBJ. Dress. Okay. Now it's not got any of that stuff on it. Tab A, Shift N. Okay. Now it's all right facing. That's better. Okay. This one I can just delete. I don't know what the heck's up with that, but fine. This one, Q, add modifier, solidify, not even, thickness 0.002, 0.001, great. Offset of 0, offset of 1, if it makes any difference, not really. We'll go with 0. Okay. Okay. That's sweet. That's actually just a really cool looking dress. We got to fix the skin color off of it, but that's fine. It is not human. I don't know what color I want it to be. I kind of want it to be kind of interesting. Let's see. Tab A, U, unwrap, Smart UV project. Okay. Shading, new dress. Let's look what we can find. Gotta find me a folder here, 1 second. Textures. I wonder if we could do that. Let's see what this will look like. It's kind of neat actually, but it's a little too wonky. You unwrap, minimum stretch. We'll do it. It did. Yes. Okay, that is cool too. Essentially, it's a coral texture, but kind of fun. And I like it. Alpha. Maybe I want to use it alpha. But let's try translucent. Also that color. Merge them. And run that there. That's fun. Let's just with the translucent. Yeah. I'm okay with that. I think the lighting would be neat on that. Search, ramp. Translucent is 1. Let's make it that come up slightly. Okay. It just makes it darker under this though, doesn't it? Let's take it back. There we go. All right. I can live with that, I think. Should be fun. And I don't think we'll give her more fashion than that. That is enough to be interesting. Well, we could give her an armband. Don't always do the armband thing. Insulate. There we go. Cool. Go look at it. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of that entirely. Solidify. Apply the smooth. Tab. Great. White paint. Tissue. Formula. Hyperbolic. It's not really interesting enough. but we can try. That is. We'll go with that. Yeah, we will. Object mode. Wireframe. Decimate. Cool. Sure. Apply all. And Q, add modifier wireframe. Not even. Morning, Michael. Okay. Relative. Vertex group. Same with our cost. Oh, we didn't. Undo. Got to do more than that first. Okay. First, we need to dual mesh it. To get us that nice. Yep. That's what we want. Just delete the original. I don't care. That's perfect. That's what we want. Wireframe. Not even. Thickness 0.004. Looks like I got a little bit stretched out. We can adjust it, that's fine. Control 1. Great. Cool. And I'm just going to tab, try doing it this way. Let's apply it. 3. Grab that. On proportional, connected only. Scale that back up. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. I'll go with that cage extending out like that. That's neat. Barbie dress up for sure. And let's just stretch this one. This time we'll go to sculpt mode. And pull it out there. Just make sure that those edges are there. I like that. Pull this out a little bit. Great. Object mode. And material wise, what do we want to give it? Let's go look. Bow wave looks good. Add material. I actually like those colors for it anyway. Should go well. Yep. Nice. So she's got some kind of a thing. We don't know what, but she's looking good. So let's take this and Control P and parent to the object. And then this, Control P, parent to the object. Move both of those to human gen. And yep, now they're part of Jeanette. So we can't repose her because it was, you know, simmed versus armature bound, but it's fine. We like her. I think that's a fun looking outfit. Cool. Save. And go back to human gen and give her an expression of constipated. I always love that one. It's like, what? Surprise smile. But strength of like 0.25. There we go. Yeah. That looks good to me. Okay, so we have our person now. We are doing well. About along. I wanted this to take anyway. Cool. Now we're going to make our space. And 1. So what we're going to use now is a combination of curves, I think. Shift S1. There we go. Shift A, curve, Bezier. Tab X. Delete the segments. We want to create drawing. And we're going to make like a hallway. I want it to kind of come up and then down. Then up. Couple ends thing. And then a big arc up to there. Definitely seems to be lagging more than it was. I don't know why. Didn't used to have this problem. All right, we need to fix that down at the bottom. Let's just come down here, see what we got. I don't want this weird loopy thing. X vertice. X vertice. And E like that. Okay. Right. That looks okay. We'll go with that. Now, here, geometry, extrude, 1. And we can see it's going the wrong direction, A. So we're going to change our mean tilt to 90. And gives us that. Which is what we want. Okay. Now, I'm going to duplicate it because I want to keep my curve. And then I'm going to take this and call it hallway wall, just so I know. And convert it to mesh. Okay. And then I'm going to mirror it like that. Okay. And apply our mirror and edit. And 2, come in, or 1. Okay, so we got some weirdness happening there too. I was afraid of that. And I can do it on both sides. X faces. Okay, 2. Grab that one. Oh. What the hell is going on? There's no modifier. So why am I getting a double? I really feel like Blender has done some bad things this version. I may have to go back to the older version. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of this one. X faces. Is it doubled? What the hell is going on? It's because I have my wall still turned on. Okay, good. I'm just being stupid. X vertices. Cool. Select those. Control E, bridge edge loops. And cuts. Bring 1 just to kind of make it back. There we go. I'm just being stupid. Okay. Tab. Better that than the alternative. I'm going to delete 3 there too. Actually, even more because it's going weird. Delete this one and this one. Great. L, X, faces. And 2, doop, doop, Control E, bridge edge loops. And cuts. There we go. That's fine. That is our tunnel so far. I'm just going to get rid of this curve because it didn't do what I wanted it to do and I had to change it. So now we're going to come to this and make a new one. Tab 2. That should give us that whole thing, right? Yep. Q, curve extract. Now we got a new curve in case we need it. Okay, this sucker here. Let's actually, instead of doing it that way, let's say it's 270 faces, right? Not that many. Quad remesh it to 500. Remesh it. Good to me. That works. Get rid of the original one. Okay, so now we can make our curve. Shift A, curve, Bezier. And now we're going to make our actual hallway. X, making sure we're still having our origin at the origin, because otherwise it's a pain. And let's curve like that. Again, why are you so slow all of a sudden? This new version of Blender is pissing me off. Everything has gone to garbage. X, vertex. And this is just really annoying. It's because I have no. This should not be anywhere near this slow. I don't know what is going on. And I was not having this problem before I upgraded Blender. Okay, well now it seems like it's happy again. Weird. All right, there's our wall section. So we're going to go add modifier, array, and we're going to 0, 1, and fit curve. Great. Then we're going to add a modifier, deform, curve, and select our Bezier curve. And Y. And looks like we're on our side. Interesting, but we can just fix that. Or no, oh, I know why. Don't want to do that. I want to edit the curve. A, and set our mean tilt to 90. There we go. And we have some issues in the front. And we have these seams that are annoying. But I like the hallway in general. Okay, well, let's fix our curve, see if we can't. There we go. Does that make it better? 7, G, that makes it better. All right. There we go. And we can try, let's try one more thing. Come back to our this thing. Add a modifier. Generate a weld. Distance of 0.01. If we go bigger, there we go. Now we have welded those together. There we go. Maybe even a little more. We don't really care if it gets too messed up, so let's go like 0.03. There we go. So the weld is basically like the merge by distance, but as a modifier. So it's really handy when you've done something like an array like this, just to kind of get it to fit back together again. And I'm liking our hallway. The only thing I'm not sure about is whether or not I want to put that barrier brace thing on it or not. By that I mean this thing. And we could radius. Yeah, we don't need 8.1. That thing, which we could do something with. Let's see, let's solo it. And turn on proportional, G. I kind of want to just warp it a bit. If we only move it along that axis will be good. I think. Let's see what that does. Just curious. I think I can do it without having to convert it. Let's try. Add modifier, array. And it's going to be fixed count is good. 0, y of. Let's go with even relative. Let's go to constant of 0, y of 3. We can change it. Add a modifier, deform curve. Select our curve object. Y. Yes. And if we increase our array count, yes. So it does follow. That's cool. I was wondering if it would keep it, if it would work. But our wonkiness does follow through, which is fun. So we could do that. I'm into that. Just for something to try. And then I want to turn off the array on it, turn off the curve on it, just to edit it. 1. And let's grab this one, those there, and those there. Turn back. Proportional is on, connected only. Ooh, oh, we got one big one there. I didn't want this one selected. Warp it like that. And there we go. Drag that down like that. That's fun. Yeah. Now it gets wider and the narrower. It feels more, you know, cool, for lack of a better word. Organic. I like that. Nice. Let's do it. We can change our resolution here from 4 to 8, and that'll make it more circular. We wanted to. And I say, why not? Let's do it. All right. Good, 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 good. Okay. So this is a neat way to make a weird structured hallway that maintains its perspective as you go along. We're just using curves and then aligning them to another curve, and fun. Cool. Let's just take this whole thing and 7, GY, yeah. Not that we're probably going to mess with the front, but just now it's all on. Doesn't matter. Okay, save. Let's take this bad boy. This is our hallway. And I'm going to apply all. I'm not going to change it again. And this is what the mesh looks like when we're done. It's good. It looks good. It's facing the wrong way. No, it's not actually. Interesting. Just looked up, but we're not going to care because we're going to solidify it anyway, I think. But I do think we want to do some weight painting. Weight paint, tissue, weight formula. We just want vertical gradient. Yes. Then object mode, wireframe, add modifier, decimate, width are that, factor is high, something like that. I think looks good. I want to keep it, yeah, maybe even a little more. Okay, just that. Apply all. Dual mesh it. I'm just going to leave my original. I don't care. Yeah, that looks nice. Now, how do we want to handle this? Alt Z, tab B. Those ones there. Yeah. Maybe even minus. Oh, we also want to be on face. Let's do it again. B. Those ones there. Sure. All right. Then inset. And we want to inset offset relative, not even. Great. X. And no. Before we do that, Shift D. Duplicate it. Do not delete yet. Now, X faces. Okay. Cool. Q. Add modifier solidify. Sure. Not even. You're going out, and then Control 2. You're going to think for a second. You're going to give us this fun thing that turns Swiss cheesy at the top, which is what we wanted. And we turn back the other one, and we've got that. And the solidify on this one, we don't want an offset of -1, we want an offset of 0. So it goes in both directions. Yes. Yep. And it's, let's just go to 0.15. Push it up a bit more. Cool. Because then we want to take that, grab this one, link, copy modifiers. Great. And then on this one, we want to change our thickness to 0.05. And that should go in the middle, everywhere along that tunnel. Great. It's great to see. Okay. Cool. I like it. Now, we could do even more with our curve. Where's our hallway curve? There it is, on. And that's running through across that whole thing. And we might need to make it bigger. So we can see it more. That's fun. I like that. And maybe we want to bring the top down on it a little bit. Again, so it's just kind of in our tunnel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Giger-esque. We're into that. We have achieved the Giger spaceship tunnel. I'm doing good. I was thinking I might do some like frilly bits on it, but I don't think I will this time. I think we'll just leave it. So import append. Doesn't matter. Pavilion, sure. Material, we want beer glass and we want walls, but just walls 1, not walls 2. We're not going to convert one to glass, I don't think, on this one. Okay, So we know that this should be beer glass. This is going to be walls. And this is going to be walls. Let's see what we got. I went to the Giger Museum in Gruyere in Switzerland. Man, it was dark. I mean, I don't have that level of like sexual violence in me. I just don't. It was cool looking, but I just felt icky. I don't know, it was weird. It was not for me. But I love, in like small doses, I love his stuff, particularly his more like sci-fi stuff where he was directed not to be like weird sexually creepy. It just kind of comes through a little bit. It was better. I'm much more sweetness and light than that, I guess, which is fine with me. Cool. We're probably going to punch it a bit more, but that'll be what I want as our basics. Great. Now, I'm just going to, so I can remember to, this one, dual mesh 2 is going to be glass. Dual mesh 1 is going to be lattice, and hallway curve is going to be frame. And we won't apply it until we have to. His sculptures are very cool. Yes. All right. So turn off glass. There's our hallway just without it, which is I almost like it better without it in some ways, but I think it'd be fun. I just may have to punch the light up a bit or something, but that does look cool. This thing, I think we're ready to apply it. Object convert to mesh, which means yeah, I don't know. I'm sweetness and light when it comes to sexual stuff. I think I do not like sexual violence at all. I'm not into it. It doesn't give me titters or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just like, ew, gross. So that's what I mean in that sense. Shade smooth. Cool. Yeah. You know, your mileage may vary. It's fine. There's our object. Now, I think I am going to need to apply it though, aren't I? Yeah. So I can do stuff to the inside of it. Okay. Tab. No, that'd be good. Geoscatter. Or lattice. I'm going back to grayscale so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Biome scatter. Yes, people ought to treat other people better is definitely my vibe. That's what I mean by that. Like, do I think they do? No, but I don't like, yeah. Anyway. My hang-ups, not other people's. It's fine. Moss. I want to do like this biome mix on the inside. It's a lot of moss. We're definitely going to need to tweak it. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got. There's no way to do angles on them individuals. Okay, first off, we don't need leaves. They're going away. We don't need branches. They're going away. It's just going to be moss and piewort. Moss species 8. Abiotic slope. We want a minimum angle of 0 and a maximum of 85. And we do not want absolute. And let's see what that'll give us. It's going to give us up there too is the problem. I don't really want it up there. So we're going to have to do elevation as well. And local percentage maximum. Let's just take it, this is handy, to there. 40. Yeah. Okay, so we just know that's what we need is that'll get us up our walls. We actually don't even need the slope anymore. Yeah, let's just take the slope off. Just going to do elevation to 40%. Simple. Here, elevation, percentage minimal 0, maximum 40. And pywart, elevation, maximum of 40. So all three of those there. So that's how that's going to go. It's a little too even feeling for me now. Yeah, that's all right. We'll go with it. We're going to copy it. I think. Copy selected systems. Yes. And let's turn it off. And turn back on these things so we can select them. And it might go on the outside. There might be no way around it on this one. That's fine, I suppose. Paste systems. Turn on this. Yeah, it goes up to there. But that's cool. Maybe we'll allow this one an elevation of max 50. Interesting. Oh, because I didn't have that one turned on. There we go. I'm like, oh, why am I doing this? Because I know the wrong one. Up to there. So 55, transition of 10. Cool. Let's do that for those two. $55, transition of 10. Nice. Blender on Linux. Cool. Okay. All those go up to there. That's cool. I like that. And then I'm just going to leave one on so I can kind of see what it's doing. Go over to the other one, do the same thing. One on. There we go. So I can see the height on it, that kind of thing. Okay. Nice. I'm not sure about this glass stuff, though, because I feel like it's just a little too blue. I am not Eiffel 65. That's just a little too blue. And here. We could bring it up a bit, just for the purposes of this one. Saturation down and saturation down. So it's kind of blue. Okay, I like kind of blue better. Then we want some lights. First, maybe we should do the sky. Let's do the sky first. Okay. world, maker, import. This one doesn't super matter this time because we can't see any of it. It's just going to be kind of overall color scheme. We're going to go with 1050, sure. Take a look at it. And in. Great. That's what we want. We might even make it a little, ironically, darker. World exposure -1. Yeah. Let's do that. Actually, even better than this one. Exposure 0. Let's just grab. I want to grab a regular one. Trees around. Trees around. Let's use this one. Yes, that's what we want. Because now lights, Shift A, light, spotlight, up, and it's going to be power of like 5,000. The gobo texture, let's see what this does. It may not matter through the thing anyway, but vegetation, there we go. I feel like we get some lights there. We definitely do get some lights there, like that. And we can prove it by just saying, if we go to colorize, use solid color. Yep, we're getting some from that. Maybe even more than 5,000, like 10,000. Cool. And let's turn off use solid color. Great. And I'm just going to take this one, and I think I'm going to rotate it slightly. So it's like that. Okay, 7, and I'm going to Alt-D here, Alt-D here. Now, I should really set a camera anyway now. Let's do that. Yeah. Cool. Now we need to adjust our camera. Area Alexa, sure. Lens. Anamorphic, 35. Resolution, wide. Oh yeah. And exposure, let's go like 6. 6 is too much. 7. 7 feels okay. And bring our person back. There she is. Let's turn off geoscatter for right now. And our person. And let's put her there. Like that. Save. And focus. Something like that. This one, object shade smooth. Great. Now, what if we take our light exposure -2? That's way down. But I think might be better. -1 maybe. And let's turn off Bones so we can actually see what she looks like. I like that better. I think we need to bring up the photography. This to like 6.5. There we go. I'm trying to increase the light from the overheads, but not the background as much. That feels okay to me. Turning on geoscatter. And I feel like that's gonna be neat. Now, I might have to tweak it a little bit, obviously, but I know that looks kind of eh. Let's see if we've got, just to see it. That definitely does look better. So now it's growing across our whole thing. You can kind of see what it's going to be. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that's cool. Yeah. And let's turn it on for the other one too. I just want to see. I think we're to that point where we need to look. Frame. So that's what we're going to get out of it. I like moss carpet a lot. I have to admit, it's a thing of mine too. That looks pretty cool to me. I want to try one more thing. I say one more thing, we all know. But one more thing I want to try. Let's turn off geoscatter again. I want to edit this material, which is our wall, right? Yeah. And there's our translucent. I want it more translucent. Minimum of 0.1. And I want that after this one. So this one I want to come to here. This one I want to come to here. Oh wait, no. To here. And then this one I want to come to here. Did I do it right? Yeah. No. Undo, 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 undo. Let's do this again. Okay, so we got it set up like this. This is our dirt modifier. Right. This is our transparent. Okay. So I undo this and undo this. And undo this. Okay, so this one goes to here, which goes to here, which goes to here. Yes, right? Think so. And it's more translucent now. Yes, it is definitely more translucent now. I would switch to Linux, but I still need to use Photoshop for work, sadly. I haven't gotten around it yet. and Premiere and that kind of stuff, sadly. If I was just using Blender and other freebie things, that would be great, but I don't have a choice sometimes. I know Unix. I'm a Unix programmer for years. That doesn't bother me, but yeah, there we go. I like the transparency punched up on that a little bit more. That feels cool to me. All that is working. I like it. Don't think we need fog on this one. Probably not. I like her just coming into the light like that. That works for me. Yeah. So this was fun. I like this. We used, to show you, differential growth to make the dress things, and that worked really well. I'm going to be doing that some more later. Got to work out exactly the best practices, but it worked well. And then after that, it was just a matter of some pretty simple curves, converting them to mesh, and then running them along a curve to make our hallway. Nothing really super complicated, but I think it came together nicely. Yeah, I'm pleased. And I think we're going to call that good for the day, folks. I guess good for the week. I will be back again next week. We'll do some more stuff. I'm going to play with, I think, this differential growth thing for clothes in the meantime. So we might well do some more outfits tomorrow, Monday. I need some more characters in this universe that are, mycelium anyway. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you folks again next week. Take care, everybody.